Welcome back, everyone, to more Shovel Knight on Drak and Shadow. And we're going to have some fun because we got to take care of a bunch of bonus levels, including the Hall of Champions. But I'm actually going to go ahead and do this one next. Frigid no, I can't do it because Propeller Knight. Yes. But we can take on the Black Knight again.
Infinite go! The Enchantress. With you by our side, Black Knight, Tunnel Dominion is within our grasp!
Black Knight was you, too.
Yeah. I beg of you, take my word to heart. Your safety is my only concern.
So that's our glimpse of the new enemy. Was that the Enchantress? Tell me what...
You! Haven't you tired of this charade? Stay out of this. Charade.
You never were one to blindly follow Black Knight, but the Order and the Enchantress must be stopped!
Fool! You're headed down a ruinous path.
The only path I seek leads to the Tower of Fate, and I will reach it!
Never! Steal thy shovel!
If you insist. Alright, so let's go ahead and take on the Black Knight. He doesn't really change that much his mechanics, so.
But I do know that the Black Knights shall emerge victorious.
So nice to know that Shadow Blazer West has shown up. Or I guess it should be Kanye Blazer 3000. You know what? I now need a fake Twitter account called Kanye Blazer 3000.
I was doing Kanye West. I didn't realize it.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you finish. That's Kanye West.
I wasn't doing. I was gonna let you finish.
Oh, that's the other half of the quote, though. But Beyonce's... I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce's music video was the best ever. Yeah, that's how the whole thing goes.
Well, I know that's how it goes, but I wasn't doing that.
Oh, you weren't? Okay.
No.
And boom, there you go. Black Knight is down.
We are victorious!
We got a whole 1,500 treasure for that. Gold. And he runs away, but he knows the Enchantress. That's interesting.
The Enchantress.
So we have that one. Oh, we have to go to Tinker Knight. Trying to think of other ways that we can get... Well, you know what? We might have enough. Let's try and go into the Hall of Champions and see how well we do. This is the Hall of Champions, a living monument to the founders of this great land. In other words, this is the place where all the Kickstarter people are mentioned. Admission for this will be 5,000 gold, please.
One, please.
Wonderful! Clearly you're discerning a patron of the arts. Clearly a discerning patron of the arts. Enjoy your visit. Yes. Hi there, I'm Drak Fo. I don't know why the Drak Fo voice comes into everything now. Okay, so now that we're here, we actually need to go into these areas and clear them out of all the ghosts. So as you can see, there's a bunch of portraits, but they're not lit up. It's because you need to actually use these to kill off the ghosts. Because we ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Ooh,
except that new Ghostbusters fan. We're afraid of that one.
Yes.
I mean, it's got women in it.
We're definitely terrified.
And stupid men. Yeah, somebody actually wanted to point out to me that apparently I'm reverse sexist. Because I pointed out that the movie is sexist, but not because of the women, but because of the men.
Right.
Oh, there's the other ghost. Why don't you come on over here, buddy? Yes, I found it offensive that the men were portrayed as absolute idiots. I know that's a stigma in television and all that. I'm saying it's a bad one. If you don't want stigmas for women, then you shouldn't make them for men either. There we go. We got that taken care of. Oh, okay. We'll take that loot. Okay, we may need to make this land. Just so. Ow. Bye-bye. Right on the spikes. Haha! Oh, and there's another one over here. That's okay. Because either way, one of them will hit, right?
One would assume so.
There it is. There's the last ghost. That's the difficult part of this, is like you have to unlock all the ghosts to kill them, and then when you do...
Don't you want to bounce on them to get the treasure up there?
Not really. What I've actually tried to look for is we actually have a reprised photo of Aaron Hansen, which is actually like reflecting the grump face, I think. I want to actually see it. And apparently, I've learned during my travels that ghosts ain't light. Now you too? Basically your hint for this. Oh, okay. So that doesn't exist.
Man, what a clever way to thank your Kickstarter contributors.
Yeah, I love this idea. I wish we would have gotten more things like this, but a lot of people haven't been as inventive with the process. I'm not knocking them, I promise. I mean, for crying out loud, when Tim Schafer tried to honor all the people with Broken Age, he just listed them. I think that's the most boring way you could do it. It's the most complicated, because, I mean, when you have tons of backers giving you millions of dollars, it's just... That may seem right to you, but I just kind of look at it and go, well, you can't really see all of it. Ah, here it is! There it is!
Nice!
So here is Aaron Hansen's picture, people, with the grump face. What?
I love grump!
Hi, Grump.
I'm not so grump!
No, Danny did not contribute. That's really cool. I like that. And the fact that they added that in later is even better. Because, like, I believe the way that it goes is... No, he actually didn't submit a picture. So he was left out, I think, of the original one.
Mm-hmm.
And then they later just... He gave a grump face and said add this. That's what patching can do, people. And again, hands up... let's just give a hand to frickin' Yacht Club for actually doing that, because that's definitely going above and beyond. They didn't have to go back and add in more portraits.
Yeah.
They could have just left it at that. Okay, there we go. Now I wish I had contributed to Shovel Knight. I think I may have but it was a small amount.
You
mainly because I
contributed
think
to a
around the time that I
Kickstarter?
did it, I had been burned by Broken Age, so... And yes, I was burned by Broken Age. I was actually really disappointed by it. But we'll get into that when we do Broken Age, because I think that's going to get an indie spotlight at some point. Could that be Jesse Cox up there?
One with the beard and, like...
Yeah,
hat.
but a red beard.
Uh-oh.
I want to imagine that that's Gerard the Completionist.
Which one?
The one with the really big beard right here.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. Maybe.
Could be. I can't remember who's actually said they contributed and who didn't. Oh! And now that we've taken care of the ghosts, well, it's time for the boss, obviously. So, what I tend to do with this boss is just grab both of them so that we can get double the hits.
Double the hits. Are you sure that it gives them double hits? There's no invincibility frames.
Yeah, it's weird on that, but it will technically hit twice. Really what you want to do is, like, when he splits up or does these shields, that's a great way to be able to eliminate excess ghosts. See, guys, this is not that hard. See, if you saw that hit right there, it took an entire heart away. Okay, this one's gonna be hard because I gotta throw it up and do this again! And Ghosts officially busted.
Ghost
The day has shown on the Kickstarters. We've saved the day, Alex.
Hooray! Triumph!
Hero, thank you so much for saving us from the ghost menace. How thoughtless of me, not telling you the place was haunted. Then again, that's the risk you run, paying for something in advance before you know the details. Please allow me to reward you for your gallant bravery. That's a nice little nod to the fact that it was a Kickstarter thing.
Yeah.
And people did take a huge risk on Yacht Club, which has paid off in spades. And I'm really glad it did. Oh, shortcut? Yeah, it's the shortcut to the armor outpost. Alright, I think it's time for us to move on into the Clockwork Tower, which is the lair
Of the Tinker Knight.
of the Tinker Knight. Alright, and this one's not fun.
Da-da-da.
But thankfully, we have some shovel upgrades and things like that, so this is probably not going to be as bad. And oh look, another variant of rat. It's almost like that was the thing. There we go. Give me your gems. Whee! Ah!
Oh! What, gotta watch those.
So we actually did get an interesting question that I think only you can answer, Alex.
Oh?
Which is, for Drak and Shadow, we've seen Drak collaborate on the Shadow Blazers videos. Will we ever see Drak collaborate, or the Shadow Blazer collaborate on Drak's videos? Yes, that's called Geek News Reviews and Opinions.
Yes.
I have a feeling we'll bring you in on a review at one point.
Arguably Gaming with the Geeks, too.
Yeah, Gaming with the Geeks, we do that too.
Because I'm on the Metal Gear one with Romney.
Well, yeah, you've done plenty on my channel as well, so I mean, it's not like we don't already have that in place. Oh, this guy. I hate this guy. He's a Tinkergician. So yeah, we've done plenty of those. I'm not saying that we're not ruling out future ones. Yeah, we'll do them. We just need to be able to make sure they work with schedules and all that. I don't know how I would bring you into a review, but unless I was reviewing something anime related.
Or just any game that I've played that's kind of classic.
I thought about doing No Man's Sky, but you haven't played it.
I mean, if you reviewed, like, Xenogears, then they could
well, no, I'm not going to do any old games. I've kind of resolved not to do that. That's just going to add way too much paperwork. That's going to add way too much work to the process. But, like, Ukulele, I plan on doing that. Ooh, I actually have this empty. Ah, crap. Gave me the fortune one. I wanted the health. I like my E-tanks, okay?
Here, this isn't Mega Man.
It kind of is. It's kind of a lot of things.
It's kind of a lot of things indeed. But we're far
Track
too...
2016, it's kind of a lot of things. There we go. Let's go down here.
Hashtag kind of a lot of things.
Yes, I want that now.
Okay, so,
Okay.
Super
For a second
Drak.
there, I thought that was going to go all the way up.
So yeah, Drak and Shadow homework. Please make hashtag... Oh, it's kind of a lot of things.
Yes, I
trendy.
want that now. I want a lot of I want a lot of hashtags from all of this. I want hashtag 1%. Because that's still, like, one of our most popular videos even to this day.
1%?
1 freaking percent.
Oh, 1
yeah.
freaking percent, yeah.
I want hashtag 1 freaking percent. I'm gonna start that. I promise you guys, I'm gonna start that one up in particular because I'm gonna be doing WoW rating and that happens. That's another thing that you might never see Alex do though, and I've seen some requests for it that you should come in on the WoW videos.
Sorry.
It's never gonna happen, people.
No.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to get him into any Blizzard videos. I thought maybe like we could justify it with like Hearthstone or Diablo at one point, but Alex has made it difficult, so I don't know if I'm going to tempt fate anymore.
Oh!
I thought I timed that right!
Recover!
Screw this. Screw this. This level can suck my nuts. It really can. Yes, it can.
Thank you, Aaron.
Well, I am an Aaron clone, as the internet has pointed out numerous times.
Does that make me a Danny clone?
I want to be the Danny clone. You can go. You can be the Aaron clone. You can be the John clone. I don't care.
Oh, make me the John clone.
What was that?
Sure, make me the John clone.
Yes. Because I'm cruel like that. Which makes me feel bad because, you know, I went in on that crap!
Gotta be cruel to be kind.
I went into the live stream last weekend with Anime Atlas, and I actually had to hold my tongue in that one, mainly because I forgot somebody was actually talking about other things. But by the time I wanted to say something, but some love was put out to JonTron, and unfortunately, the Drak does not have the love for the JonTron anymore. I actually did unsubscribe to JonTron this year, and it's mainly because of the way that he approached. First of all, he doesn't do videos on a regular basis, and I know that's something that people have to get used to, but I got fed up. Especially since I would get interested in that stuff, and then he would just put up an update video going, yeah, it's gonna be another 6 months before you get another video.
Which amazes me that people do that when they can do this full time.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, JonTron does this full time, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think so. And I don't know many other.
So he has no freaking excuse.
I mean, it's one thing to like wonder where's, you know, sequelitis with Aaron Hansen or.
Well, I think
the awesome
sequelitis is just on a hiatus, because I don't think Aaron knows what he wants to do with it anymore.
Yeah, or like the Awesome series, because Aaron does a lot of stuff. He does Game Grumps and that, for one. So it makes sense of like Aaron why he doesn't get back to his animation all that often.
Yeah.
But
because like, he's needed elsewhere.
It's like, what is JonTron doing really? Well, besides his own channel.
Yeah, especially when he gets like these unique offers to go to the studio for Star Wars so he can do his videos. It makes you wonder what on earth he does when he's not making videos.
Yeah.
Well, not only that, but I will admit that part of the whole reason I don't follow him anymore is because he also got involved in the whole Nostalrius mess.
Right, he came out kind of pro-Nostalrius, didn't he?
He did, and he came out more like a butthurt fan than anything else. Oh, and hi, Andrea. Oh, no, I'm sorry. We're going with the salesman voice, right?
Yeah.
In the village or out in the field, I have all the deals. You're not going to believe what I just found in this chest. Want to see? Yeah, you stole it. And so we get the mobile gear, which we're going to take, obviously.
The mobile suit gear.
I wish. I wish it was the mobile suit gear. Because then I could geek out. Can I do this? No, it's not going to make me fly. I don't have the propeller dagger.
We don't have the infinite dagger!
No, we don't have that either. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to get that chest.
Still my favorite part of that, of the Grump Slug stuff.
Infinite dagger!
Infinite dagger! Whoa!
Excuse me, Aaron! Excuse me! Infinite dagger!
Infinite what?
I will take the wall turkey.
Has there been a compilation of Infinite Dagger?
There is a compilation. I watched that the entire time. I've never actually watched the Shovel Knight co-op one. I've always watched the collaborations. Or not the collaborations, the compilations.
You never actually watched their Let's Play of it?
No. Mainly because somebody did a compilation, it's like hours long, and it's pretty much like all the best moments of it. So, I'm sure somebody's gonna point out, like, how do you know that that's all the best moments? I'm pretty sure that's all the best moments, people.
Oh, I'm sure there's more.
Okay, so this one's gonna be difficult because we actually have to utilize the gear to make it work.
Well.
And how do we do this one? Okay. Okay, so I can make that work. I would just like to point out that Aaron and Danny could not do this in less than one attempt. It was like 5, and I just did it in one attempt. So before you start calling me a non-gamer, shut up. Because I just did it.
You're hardcore.
I'm hardcore. But apparently not hardcore enough.
We'll never be hardcore enough.
I'm not hardcore enough.
We'll never be so. I know I'll never be
Go
so.
get the treasure. Let's go get the treasure.
Let's get the treasure. Let's get the treasure.
Yes, indeed.
Let's go faster. Let's go faster.
No, don't go faster. If this thing went faster, I'd be screwed. Like now.
I just wanted to pull out Jeff Goldblum.
There we go. Got him. Oh, I hate these guys too. Screw you, dude! I'm out of here. Yeah, and actually, as you were just barely pointing out, we are really close to the end, actually, for Shovel Knight. It's not a long game, people. It's about as long as, like, your average Mega Man game. And that's okay. Because Shovel Knight doesn't overstay its welcome. Would you like to Alex, would you like to point out a number of other games that overstay their frickin' welcome these days?
Yeah.
That are way too long for their own frickin' good? Sometimes that's not a bad thing, people. Can't make that work. Gee, it's almost like this is gonna be a thing.
Oh.
Seriously?! It should just sparkle on the other side! I'm actually kind of mad at the game now.
Hate the game, not the player.
Don't hate the player, hate the game. Okay, sorry, that was pro wrestling coming in. My apologies, people.
Do you have any idea what we're gonna do to you? You're gonna pound my face. What are you, nuts? This is 90s. We're gonna sue ya.
There we go. Even more. Okay, I know one of these has to be like a secret path. I'm just not sure what. Oh my gosh, this one leads just right up here. I may not have actually had to deal with all that hassle.
Well, that hassle Hoff.
No, because I have no problem dealing with the Hoff. The Hoff is corny, I acknowledge this.
That's why you need to watch,
No!
Allison's Baywatching.
Lupo?
Yeah.
I don't know if I can. Believe it or not, I actually wasn't part of the 90s boom that thought Pamela Anderson was the greatest thing ever. I actually looked at her and went, that poor, poor woman. Because that looks painful. It's the same thing that I do with, have you ever seen Dog Bounty Hunter?
Yes, I have.
So his wife?
Yeah, his wife is really...
I feel so bad for her. I really do.
I think Beth is her name.
Yeah, Beth. It's Beth.
Yeah.
I feel so bad for her, because having to carry around that extra set of gravity, it's gotta be murder on you. I cannot imagine the chiropractor bills.
The dog.
That's right. I have
The big bad dog.
the big bad dog.
The
Yes, and I
big...
even watched the show after he was a racist. I don't care. Oh, and we are now at the lair of Tinker Knight.
Ah!
I'm sorry, but we need a specific voice for this one.
Oh, did you make it all that noise? I can't think straight. I have so much work to do.
We need a geek voice for him, because it's appropriate. Just work on letting me pass, little friend.
Oh, big words, Tin Man. I'll show you a thing or two.
Will you now? Yes, you are definitely showing me a thing or two right now. I don't know about you, Alex, but I'm totally scared of this guy. Oh, the horror. Oh, the humanity.